Okay, here we are at the European Tchoukball Championships 2010, 27th, 28th, 29th of August in Hereford in the UK. We are now in the opening ladies game, which is GB ladies versus Switzerland ladies. Okay, the starting sevens have taken the pitch, and GB ladies start with the ball at the back. Just waiting for the clock to start running. Referees indicate that they're ready, and the ball comes in to Jenny Lim, who flips it straight back to right-hand shooter. Ball switched across to Kate Eastwood, where the ball's shot and points scored straight between two Swiss defenders. A nice low shot. The Swiss had all front and second line present, and the Swiss now get the ball at the back to start with. Ball's flipped straight in up the court to the defender, passed out to the right-hand shooter and switched across where the shot comes in, caught cleanly front line by Charlie Vanner, who passes the ball down to Kate Eastwood, switches across to Lou Watmore, where the pass is a little bit too far ahead. Swiss take a breakdown. Ball starts with the runner and ball's flipped out to the centre pivot. Centre pivot out to right-hand shooter, where the right-hand shooter shoots straight away. Ball's flipped up, one pass used. Second pass down to the centre pivot, and the centre pivot passes the ball back to left-hand side where the ball is shot. And point given. Very kind of the Swiss. Excellent manners. Swiss take the ball at the back, where the ball's brought straight in down to the defender, where the ball's flipped out to the right-hand shooter. Quick switch where the ball's shot and slid round. Points scored. 3 GB ladies on the line, but unfortunately no one can get their hands to it. So the ball's brought in from the back into centre pivot, flipped out to the right-hand side, where the ball's flipped across to the left-hand side. Ball shot, caught cleanly by the Swiss, who interestingly shoot from a kneeling position, and the ball was almost in court, but unfortunately just crept about a foot wide. Short given point to GB, and the Swiss start with the ball at the back. Ball comes in straight down to the defender. The GB were unfortunately in the way a little bit, but nothing given. Ball shot and then picked up by Lou Watmore and Jenny Lim, who Lou Watmore shoots back, but unfortunately the ball can't quite be controlled, and a point is scored. Swiss start with the ball at the back. Okay, the ball's passed back to Charlie Vanner. And Jenny Lim flips the ball back to the right-hand side, where the ball's shot and landing called. And the Swiss take what looked like a quick breakdown, but send it back to the centre pivot, pass it out to the left-hand side, where a ball switched across. Defence is set, ball is shot. And ball is shot straight back by Kate Eastwood, picked up by front line, but unfortunately second line can't get to it, point to GB. Swiss defence were all there, and the ball's now brought in from the back to centre pivot this time, where the ball's brought out to left-hand side, switched across to the right, and a slingshot straight to the left-hand side. And point scored. GB bring the ball into the back and flip it out to the left-hand side. Kate Eastwood switches the ball across to Lou Watmore, and the ball is shot and point scored. The ball was shot just 2 inches over the line, and the Swiss are only sitting 4 to 6 inches back, but still a point was scored. Excellent shooting. The ball's flipped back for the Swiss and sent back into the centre pivot, where they have one pass left. Ball's out to the right-hand side, got to shoot. Ball shot and obstruction called, unfortunately. It was a nice shot, would have probably broken free. And Pippa Rumbold brings the ball down to the right-hand side, switched across to the left, where it's switched back to the right, and the ball is shot, caught cleanly. One pass now used for the Swiss. Swiss bring it up to the right-hand side. They have a pass left, but they frame called and short as well. Short was called. Right, the Swiss bring the ball in from the back and down to the right-hand side. Switched across for the Swiss, and they shoot high and caught cleanly by Pippa Rumbold. And back to Lou Watmore, who shoots, and it's caught cleanly. They shoot that straight back away. The ball has to go up the other end now. Ball returns up the other end through the defender and shot by Lou Fountain. Foot on line called, but cleanly caught by the Swiss. Possession returns to the Swiss, who take a breakdown, bring it down to centre pivot and out to the left-hand side. They shoot and the ball is short. Point scored. Unfortunately fumbled on front line. Front line nice and tight on the line. The ball comes in from GB now. Into centre pivot, brought up to the left-hand side, flipped out in the option and down to the right-hand. Unfortunately, a poor pass sent down to Lou Watmore and couldn't get to it. The Swiss take possession, bring the ball through their centre pivot and up to the left-hand shooter, who switches the ball across nice and quick. Shot goes in and point scored. Unfortunately, Charlie Vanner couldn't get on the end of that one. So GB start with the ball at the back. Swiss are looking set. Very clear 3-1-3 defence. And a skim shot from Lou Fountain and point scored. Everyone was surprised that one came in. Swiss have the ball now, and they bring the ball in from the back and send this ball straight back up the same end. Down it comes through the defender, out to the right hand side. Unfortunately, the ball passed a little bit wide of the player. So Charlie Vanner brings the ball into the centre pivot, who brings the ball straight back down the same position, down to the right-hand shooter, who shoots and point scored. Fake the Swiss defence. Swiss defence were moving round, and the ball shot straight through the gap. Swiss ball at the back now. Swiss are set. Shooters are all ready, nice and wide. Ball brought straight into the defender. Both shooters running in. Ball shot straight away, but high and cleanly caught second line by Charlie Vanner. Flips out down where the ball is unfortunately passed wide of Katie Eastwood. Swiss start with the ball and quick switch. And a shot goes in. Point scored. Very good, low, powerful shot. The defence a bit reactive there. Unfortunately, just popped off them. Excellent shot from the Swiss. Okay, ball's brought in for GB. Flip back down to Kate Eastwood, who returns the ball. Good pass straight up the court to Lou Fountain. The ball switched across and shot unfortunately short. Point to the Swiss. Current score 9-7 with 8 minutes to go in the first period. Ball's brought in for GB to the centre pivot. Flipped straight back to the left hand side and switched across where the ball's shot. It's hard, it's low, point scored. So Swiss bring the ball in from the back to their centre pivot down to the right hand side, who switches across cleanly. Unfortunately, the left hand shot, looks like the ball unfortunately just got out of her hand as she tried to shoot. The ball shot, missed the frame and short, awarded by the referee, point to GB, but Swiss start with the ball at the back. Swiss bring the ball straight into the defender at the other end, part to the right hand side, switched left and then shot and caught by GB after a quick dig, but travelling called. Swiss have a breakdown, bring the ball into the centre pivot and down to the right hand side where the ball's shot, caught cleanly. One pass used, they send the ball up the other end to the second pass, the third pass is used, got to shoot, ball is shot and caught cleanly by the Swiss. Excellent hands to take their time, take control of the game and have to shoot now. And the ball travelling given by the middle referee. GB take the breakdown, pass it up to Jenny Lem, who brings the ball straight back down to the right hand side where the ball is shot and caught cleanly by Frontline, who take their time, bring the ball into centre, back to the left hand side, quick switch, ball's got to be shot, ball shot and point scored. Excellent shot. Defence was there and all tight, but the ball managed to pop free. Excellent shot, low, possibly had some spin on it.